and gentlemen, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Demonetized podcast, episode 4. I'm a dude. My name is Endigo. I'm also joined by the illustrious Maya Fennec.
Oh,
switching it up today. What's happening? Oh,
yeah,
crazy.
I was like, go on, dude.
Ooh. How you doing, Maya?
You crazy boy, Endigo. Yeah, I'm good. I'm tired. I've been cleaning my ass off this past few days, but we'll get into that later.
I've been cleaning my ass all morning. Well, it's looking nice and shiny now. Yeah.
God damn it. How about you, Dave? How's your ass looking today?
Yes, of course.
Well,
Dave by Dave. Creative genius.
Yeah, I've given it a good clean, so it's all good.
Oh my god.
We're turning into H3.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
yeah,
of their
point.
podcast ends in like Ethan discussing which way you wipe your
that's a good point.
your butt.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
God.
How you doing, Dave? Are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? How's things down where you are, or up? I don't know which direction it is.
It's clean over here as well, so you know, nothing to complain about.
Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah, man.
That's a good start.
Yeah. To be super real though, my stomach is doing really good right now. It's I'm eating a healthy diet full of nutrition and salad, so it's pretty good.
Oh, good.
I wanted to ask you something, both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we please not talk about burgers in this episode? I'm so hungry.
Okay.
I have the worst burger cravings.
I wasn't planning to, but now that you mention it,
Well,
man, please.
at least we've addressed burgers, because we have to at least address them every time and mention.
yeah.
We have to mention a burger.
We got that out of the way now, huh?
Yeah, we've done that. The burgers are done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The burgers are done.
So-
Moving on to the next topic.
So
I might as well mention it if it's alright.
Go for it.
The reason I've been cleaning so much.
Oh yeah.
And Endigo has been cleaning too. Endigo moved out of my apartment yesterday, and my grandmother is moving back in. She was supposed to come like yesterday night. She's traveling. She's like driving her car. She and her dog is driving the car from France up to Sweden. So it's quite a ride, and she's supposed to arrive today, but I'm not sure when. So I just want to give a little heads up that if suddenly the doorbell will start ringing, I have to, run out.
Open the
back
door.
and help
Yeah,
her
no
stuff.
problem.
Yeah,
if that happens, can you bring your dog to the camera?
I bet that she would yeah, of course.
Nice.
If, I bet she's gonna come home like right now and start recording.
For sure.
I've been waiting for 2 days. I'm like, when is she coming? And I'm like, okay, she's probably not coming right now.
She's trying to keep you on your
bet
toes,
she's gonna
making
ring
sure.
that doorbell anyway.
Yeah. She's listening to the
Making sure
live
it's
feed
clear.
of our chat right now from outside the door and like, oh yeah, they're live. Let's do it.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna pick a
crash.
juicy part to interrupt.
Oh no, they're gonna talk about burgers. Go.
She comes in with like 5 burgers. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, these are all mine. And then she gives them to the dog.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is
So
the
how
dog
long
a big
did
fan
it
of
take you to
burgers?
move out?
Sorry.
How long did it take you to move out? Was it a lot of stuff you had to move? How far
I
is
mean,
it?
I
So
started
much
packing.
stuff.
So I
this-
started packing my stuff a little bit on the Friday, and then all of Saturday morning, I basically had one full suitcase of like all my clothes and all my stuff. Plus, I had my
but then
PS4
you
and some
also have,
video games, and my new computer and the monitor, and my old computer, and that was pretty much it. So, and also the
but
exercise
we
indoor
basically
spike.
rebuilt the whole.
Yeah.
We rebuilt the whole living room into a studio basically. So we put both of our like big screens up in there, and
Yeah.
the working station and live streaming
Yeah.
space, and like have soft boxes and everything. So
Yeah, your grandma's
I've been
dining
just,
room became
first
our
of all,
office,
moving
basically.
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just
And
a
we
change.
haven't properly like vacuum cleaned anywhere in the apartment for like 2 months.
Shut up!
So it was so dirty.
I've cleaned the kitchen. I
I
vacuumed the
was
kitchen
ashamed.
like at least twice since
but
June.
not in,
so
in the corners and like behind the sofa. And
I
it
did
was
that the
just
first
like,
time,
oh
not
my
the second time
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
So it's all sorted now then.
Yeah,
you're
but
basically-
anyway, now it's clean. So
Okay.
Yeah.
here's my bunch.
Well done. Yeah. I can proudly announce that Maya did all of that. I didn't help much with the cleaning.
No, you didn't. You
son of a bitch. Damn it.
You just took off.
Yeah. Bye-bye. You're like, gotta clean.
Bye.
Dad, bring the car.
You're like, I'll help you tomorrow. I promise. I'll help you tomorrow.
I helped you tomorrow. You were still sleeping. I went up way ahead of you.
No, man.
Sounds like.
Not true.
Sounds like it.
Anyway.
Day
by David. What have you been up to this week?
I've just been working on that musical thing I'm working on. That's literally all I've been doing.
Yeah, how's it shipping up?
Yeah, okay. I'm hoping to get because I think I'm going to release it in 3 parts. So I'm hoping to get the first part out this week, at least the first part out this week. But I don't know yet. It all depends on the edit. But yeah, it's fun. I'm really excited about releasing it, even though I think it's going to be one of those things that I really enjoy, but people might be a bit like, this is really weird. But I'm just excited to release it. I think it'll be quite a fun thing. So
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I'm really looking forward to it.
It's weird. I never work on anything that's takes me this long. I normally I spend a week max on something, but I've been working on it for months now. So I'm excited.
Wow.
It should be cool.
Can you give us any little teaser for the podcast listeners of what they can expect?
Yeah. So it's based on YouTubers, and I'm voice acting the YouTubers, kind of, but I can't voice act, so I'm using a pitch shifter to adjust my voice, so all the voices are so terrible and so awful.
Oh my god!
And they're grainy, but that's part of the fun. It's supposed to be really kind of awful, but in a fun way. So yeah, it should be good. Hopefully,
let me know. Are you doing Markiplier for the thing, or is that too much of a spoiler?
I can't. I'm not going to say who's in it.
Okay. Because I can imagine him with a pitch shifter to kind of get his depth. Could be kind of
yeah. Because if you pitch shift your voice down, it does sound a surprising amount like him. But yeah, they're not they're not really accurate to the original people. I've given them their own voices because I'm terrible at accents or anything like that. So
all right, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, it should be fun. What about you guys? What have you been working on?
Yeah, really looking forward to hear it.
Thanks.
Yeah. For this week, I've just been doing. Wait, what have I been doing? Wait, hold on. Let me check my channel real quick.
You did
I keep forgetting my.
Logan Paul KSI remix, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, so that's been a whole ordeal. Yeah. So I did one thing. So there's a girl from I think England as well. Her name's Eiley Monty, and she is also a very talented YouTuber. She's around 400K, I think. And she does a lot of voice acting. I think she does voice acting professionally, actually, for something. I'm not sure. But she's also a singer.
She's really good.
Yeah, she's super talented. So she did a video a while back where she did impressions of Temmy, who is this weird dog in Undertale, who doesn't really have a voice, but she kind of did a voice. Yeah. So we talked, and I remixed that video of her doing those impressions, and we made a little thing, and that's available on both our channels and on iTunes if you want to support her. So do check it out if you're interested in Temmy.
Yeah,
that does sound cool.
It's cool.
So that's been pretty fun.
It's a tad bit annoying, but it's pretty cool.
But it's annoying in an endearing way,
that's kind of the thing. Yeah, it's in a good way, kind of.
Yeah.
Because she's doing it so well. That was no offense to her at all. She's just doing a terrific job. But it is a bit, it gets in your ear. Because I've been listening to Endigo, making the remix.
Yeah. Blasting that.
Just blasting this high pitch.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting next and it's leaking out of the headphones, and the only thing that's leaking out are these, high pitched.
Yeah, I remember you asked me. You were sitting by the TV or something,
and
you're
doing?
"Sorry, what are you listening to right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's the remix." You're like, "Oh, I thought it was something different."
Yeah, I get so confused. I'm like, what the hell are you listening to?
Yeah. Aside from that, I did the like you did, and so did Part in Backyard, the Despacito, that whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Yikes, that's been a chapter.
It was just a given, wasn't it? It was gold dust.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You didn't get any copyright strikes from it or anything, did you?
No, I didn't. No. So
that's so weird.
Yeah.
We should tell the story from the beginning.
Yeah.
For listeners who are not.
Yeah, so I guess PewDiePie made a kind of a meme in some video a few weeks back, maybe last week, a while back. He said like, if this video reaches 500,000 likes, I will cover Despacito or something like that. And of course the video reached that number of likes, and so he released another video a week ago, I guess, ish. Last Sunday. It was an episode of Luai. But the video started with him standing in his studio room with an acoustic guitar and he just did a straight up cover of Despacito. No editing, no meme. He just did it with like a.
He just played through it.
He just did it with a like semi good Spanish accent, and straight up. Pretty decent performance, you know.
But it was a bit slowly quirky, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't that tight.
No, it was.
Yeah, but like it was fun, and he wasn't like making fun of it. He was just doing it. Yeah. It was pretty, 6 out of 10. It's all right. And so I obviously, like we all did, I saw the thing and I was like, oh, this makes for a perfect remix. So my take on it was just I wanted to get my remix up within 24 hours. So I just kind of really fast. Yeah, I do it. I was crunching hard, not shaving, not eating, not wiping my ass like Maya, and yeah. So
you don't wipe your ass, Indigo?
Not when I'm remixing. No,
not when he's remixing.
Whoa!
Goes against my code of conduct. All right.
Like you're not staying in my apartment again.
That's why I left.
Oh, what?
That's why it took you so long to clean.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't want to, say that, but
yeah. So
what can one do?
I just basically my take on it was just I kind of tried to just recreate the original. Basically, I downloaded his version. I EQ'd it a bit. I put the entire thing into Melodyne, which is a software I use for pitch correction. Because Melodyne has a polyphonic feature where it can kind of make out several like melodies at once. So what I tried to do was I tried to auto-tune just the vocals but keep the guitar as is. And it did an alright job. Not a super great job, but it worked alright. It compromised the audio quality a bit, but I was like, whatever. And so I just tried to recreate a beat to that and had it released, and it went out pretty good. And then I think the same day or the day after, you also did yours, Dave?
Yeah, I think mine was probably the day after, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
No, I think yours was. I think yours was the same day as me.
Dave,
but you posted yours in the evening. I posted mine right after lunch.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, because I just...
Yeah.
But yours, Alexa, play Despacito.
Yeah.
God, I saw yours. I was like, this is genius.
No, it's genius.
I had the idea.
I loved it.
Because I didn't have the idea for the song. I was like... I was going to call the video Alexa play Despacito. And then that gave me the idea for the video then, so I just did it. But I thought it was fun. It was just one of those things that I think everyone, you have to do something with. It's like a bit of a meme. And then Party in the Backyard did his kind of dance version, which was awesome as well.
Yeah. And like I saw Party in Backyard. I saw him posting his remix, and we basically did the same thing, but he did his way better than I did because he spent way more time on like mixing.
Not way better.
I think his is way better.
His was like more in his style, wasn't it? It's because like similar to Hey Monica, that kind of more club.
Yeah, like a real kind of Eurobeat kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was awesome. It's cool when we like all converge and do a similar thing. But then
some ideas are just so like genius, so like you just gotta do it.
Yeah, you just have to play with the stuff. But then I think it was a day after he released his, Pewds' video got demonetized and blocked in like all like 200 countries or whatever. Did it get blocked?
It did. Wait, Party in Backyards.
No. Pewds' video, the original video.
Yeah. Pewds' original got like manually blocked by Sony.
And
he got a copyright strike as well. Yeah.
But that makes no sense.
That's so weird.
But
right?
It couldn't have been found as like it was too much like the song because he was playing it so bad
I mean,
in that sense. That
because with that logic, mine should absolutely have been copyright stricken as well before his even.
Yeah, because that was much closer to the original.
Yeah.
It's really weird because also
nowhere in the video.
You can cover songs on YouTube. There's a copyright thing in place. So if someone wants to cover a song, you can always cover it. It's just whether you get full revenue or half revenue or all the revenue.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Yeah, for sure.
They straight out destroyed his video, but I think YouTube responded on Twitter, said that they're going to look into it. So, but
as of right now, have they? Yeah, has it been resolved so far?
I don't know. I haven't seen any updates since, and I haven't looked to see if the video's there. So, might be worth.
Let me go on his channel real quick.
But it's clearly like it was like a direct manual thing from Sony themselves, which is kind of nuts.
I know you.
But hopefully,
yeah. Hey, his video is back.
Oh, good. So
I'm about to break that rule.
Yeah. 6 million views. Wow.
I'm slightly worried that it was like, like that's all of our remixes and all done.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to be getting a strike, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's weird. There must
Insane.
be someone who had like a personal vendetta against him or something.
Yeah, it seems like that.
Something.
Gonna take down PewDiePie.
Because I don't think it would have got picked up by the algorithm, like just from his cover, you know.
Yeah.
No, totally.
And sometimes if it's like a song, they just mute that section or mute the video. They don't normally give you a copy strike. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's insane. Like that is clearly something manual. Like, kind of like with the H3 podcast thing that happened.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like somebody's getting fired over that.
Yeah.
It's weird. But sometimes stuff like that just happens.
Weird.
Yeah.
And he's big enough for me just to get the response and like to solve it. If it was us, I think we'd have a little bit more trouble, but hopefully.
Yeah.
I
think so.
Speaking of videos getting copyright striked and blocked everywhere, right before we recorded this, I had a little fun. Before that, did you guys watch the fight, KSI versus Logan Paul?
No, I didn't. I was out. Did you watch it?
But wait, no.
I actually did.
No, did you have to pay to watch it?
Yes,
I paid to watch it. I paid him $7.
You did?
I did.
No
I watched it legally at home.
Why would you do that?
Cause I wanted to see Jake Paul get beaten up.
Oh my god!
I wanted to see
because
I wanted to see the Pauls get their noses crushed.
Also, I didn't realize. I didn't realize until like after the fight that Scarce had a fight. He was like part of the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. When I saw like videos of the weigh-ins, I was like, wait, that's Scarce. What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. I don't think they ever announced that properly. That's so weird.
Yeah,
Scarce did on his channel, but they didn't do too much of a big. Like he was like warm up. He was fighting some guy called Raka, I think. I don't know who that is, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
who that is, no.
But I watched their fight as well
crazy.
during the thing, and Scarce. To be fair, Scarce was the only one who actually got his nose like broken. God, he was.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was so messed up. Like he was bleeding everywhere, and like, oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, he was a mess. He was clearly not a fighter as well.
Yeah,
so
he's not, is he? But that's crazy.
And then I saw an interview with him from right after the match. He was like, "This was the best thing I've done in my entire life. Oh my god, 20,000 people. Oh, I'm so happy." So I'm like, "Well, you don't look too happy, but all right." You look like a wreck.
I was just shocked when I saw that. Because I think I heard a meme about it, but I just thought, it's a joke. He's not actually fighting. But yeah, he was. That's crazy.
My big thing is, why didn't he fight Keemstar? That would have been the obvious thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Having the news anchors battle.
He wouldn't have agreed to it, would he? Keemstar, probably. That would have been awesome, though.
Apparently, Keemstar was sitting, because this was like a proper like UFC kind of thing. And of course, they had like commentators over the match, and apparently Keemstar was sitting really close to them, because you could hear several times during the fights, especially during the Jake Paul versus Deji fight, you could hear Keemstar screaming like, "Come on, Jake, Deji's gonna beat you, yeah," stuff like that. Like, "Not so easy now, huh, Jake?" And the commentators would go like, "Yeah, Keemstar is screaming in the audience, yeah."
So did you watch all of it, the whole thing?
I started watching. I saw somebody on Twitter say, "Oh, Jake Paul versus Deji is about to start." So I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta see Jake Paul get beaten up."
Okay,
So
cool.
I got in, I watched that fight, and after that I rewind the tape and watched Scares get beaten up, and then I went back and saw the Logan Paul versus KSI thing as well.
Cool,
I didn't see. There was, I think, another match before Scares as well.
Oh,
I didn't see that one though. I don't even know who that was, but some warm up thing. Yeah.
Because Jake Paul did get his nose busted up though, didn't he? But he won.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, Deji was in real bad shape. Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did
you enjoy
it? That was alright. I did enjoy watching the Deji versus Jake Paul fight because they kind of felt like Deji felt so scared going into it. Like Jake Paul came up in the ring and he was like super like baby. And then Deji came out and he was like, oh, like he really looked like, oh, what have I got myself into? And then Deji just got destroyed. Poor guy, almost fainted. Then Logan Paul versus KSI. I don't know. That fight was kind of lame by comparison, and we all know how it ended in a draw. And
majority draw,
yeah. They were both good fighters. I gotta give them that, I guess. But yeah.
So there's 3 judges. Two judges voted for a draw, and 1 judge voted for the KSI. So technically, he has the edge, but
but like by a single point, because all the judges gave both of them like 57 each, except one of them gave KSI 58 or something.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy, though, isn't it? But
majority
like,
draw.
They've had that next fight booked in LA anyway, so it makes sense.
So it's like how rigged out of 10 was this?
I don't know, like. It seems like it is because they've got the rematch, but I don't think you can. I've seen a lot of people tweet like, I don't think you can fake going up there and punching the crap out of each other for like this, because the punches were real. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to choreograph.
For sure.
The weight, and also
like,
I imagine that the judges are impartial boxing judges, because otherwise it would be completely pointless, right?
I would assume so, but then that's. The whole debate of like how rigged is professional boxing, wrestling, I don't know, maybe conspiracy theories.
You have a lot of like, you're supposed to go down in the 3rd round.
Yeah, just from watching all the films.
I'm thinking kind of that, isn't like all sports you can like challenge each other in. Boxing is kind of dangerous. I mean, you can really like fuck up your brain. Right? Something. Punched in the wrong way.
Yeah, definitely. Like Deji's probably got some concussion like right now. He's probably suffering.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's not something to like.
So but hey, at least they all made a lot of money.
Well, anyway, coming back.
You contributed to it.
And I contributed,
Yeah, he did.
And the entire chat was like /refund. But it was insane. They were like during the Logan Paul KSI fight, there were almost 900,000 viewers on the stream, which is
crazy.
I think the biggest stream of all time before it was something Ninja did in Vegas, which had like 600K. And this beat that by like 50% more. So
and it was pay-per-view as well. That's insane.
Yeah.
But so you remixed it, didn't you?
So much money.
Oh yeah,
they
for
did.
sure.
Yeah, they definitely did. But Endigo, you remixed it, didn't you? And then you had a problem with.
Oh yeah, I did. God. So, oh my lord. So yeah, I did a remix. I posted it late last night. I had a power outage for like 4 hours. So yeah, the remix itself was a mess anyway. But then, right before we started recording this episode, not even an hour ago, I got a message that this video has now been blocked in all countries. Hold on, let me bring it up right now.
You used real footage.
I watched
Pewd's video about it.
Yeah.
And he like animated some. Puppets.
But like Grande did a thing, and he also used some footage. He used way more footage, and also he used footage of the actual fight. I didn't. I used a clip of the referee screaming, and that was after the fight. And now it says, your video has been blocked. Copyright content was found in your video. Because of the claimant's policy, this video can't be played on YouTube. Video blocked in all countries. Claimant ATH_piracy.
Well.
Oh wow.
But
I didn't get a strike though, thank God. But
yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
But before the fight happened, I think Jake Paul made a video, and he was like, "Oh, we've got a company going around. It's like if you think you can watch the highlights after the fact, you won't be able to, because we got a company taking down everyone who uses any footage of the fight. So they clearly know what they're doing. It's just so everyone will buy the pay-per-view. It's a bit.
Yeah, for sure. But like then again, I mean, this goes legally. This goes under fair use. So
yeah. I think legally you're okay. It's just I don't know. It's complicated, isn't it? They've got a company actively looking for things to take down, and no one really wants to be the person to take them on.
Yeah, and like I could fight this, but honestly, part of me feels I was so displeased with how the remix turned out anyway. So I'm like, well, maybe it's fate, you know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if H3 look at it at their podcast, because they would.
Yeah.
I think they would be confident to use footage and then be like, no, you can't just take it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they
I would hope so.
Yeah, totally.
But for us, and
I
for
would
everyone
hope
else,
so.
it's just like, no, you're okay. Fine. I'll just take the hit.
Yeah, because as with so much else, like if Ethan and Eli can like set an example for how to do stuff, then the rest of us are basically safe.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. But it's still crazy. It's like a big, massive event. Made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
so if you got to choose, like, who would you want to see in a fight? If you got to choose two YouTubers, whichever.
Dolan Dark and Grande.
Oh,
because not only would that be the ultimate meme battle
like
once and for all,
reveal.
but also it would be a double face reveal.
yeah, that would be good actually. What about you, Maya? Who are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. I need to think.
It's a hard question.
It's hard.
It is really hard.
Yeah.
Maybe like
It is hard.
Maybe Ethan versus Keemstar.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
oh,
I was also thinking about Ethan just because he moves like maybe Ethan versus iDubbbz.
yeah. Or Jacksepticeye
iDubbbz and A3.
Jacksepticeye versus Markiplier. That'd be good.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
good.
or
We both know who would win
Jacksepticeye
that,
versus
but-
Crank Gameplays. Because they have kind of the similar physique.
Yeah. But they like if it was Jack and
How-
Mark,
how
they can
about
come as
Marsha?
alter egos, so
Yeah.
like all dressed up with their own like theme music. Like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Darkiplier versus Wilford Warfstush.
Yeah, he's like running back and forth, like punching himself in the face.
Yeah. Like got half a cosplay on each half of his body.
Exactly.
Like,
I'd pay to see that. Yeah, that'd be weird.
oh yeah, for sure. I'd pay-per-view that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
You know what would be interesting?
Who?
Logan Paul versus Ela Klein.
What?
Because she knows how to fight, like for real.
Yeah, well, she was in
She's in
the
the Israeli
she was in the army. Wasn't she?
She would beat his ass.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So snap his
She would
arm.
win so hard. She would beat him up.
That'd be
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to see Boogie
wanna see
versus
someone-
Jim Sterling.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh.
good. Yeah. I want to see
Yeah.
someone beat up Rice Gum, but I can't decide who.
Oh.
Anyone versus Rice Gum.
Yeah.
Rice Gum. Of
Maybe.
course, I
Yeah.
would be fun. Or like boy in the band, but.
Yeah. It's a fun game. Guys, in the comments,
Yeah,
let us
for
know
sure.
who you want to free fight.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below. How to Basic versus iDubbbz. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. I
Yeah.
but anything for views versus Ethan would be good.
Oh,
Or
I guess.
any-
Yeah.
Anything for views against Keemstar, that would be good.
Oh,
bam.
yeah, that would be good.
There we go.
I'd pay to watch that.
That would be good. Wicked. We should book it. We'll
sure.
sort it out.
Hey, I got the ultimate fight. Deji versus KSI.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
good.
gee.
Because you have the
Jake-
brothers.
Jake
one
versus Logan as
Oh.
well. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Jake won his fight, didn't he?
He did. Like, again, Deji got so destroyed.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Jesus Christ, man.
But hey, it's not over. It's gonna go on for another like half a year. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, woo! Oh my god. Yeah, do you know when the next fight is?
I thought it was January, so I'm not 100% sure. But
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's quite far away.
yeah, so there's
Oh,
gonna be.
man.
What is Logan? What are they doing nowadays? I haven't been checking. Like, didn't he like stop daily vlogging? And all I hear about him nowadays are these boxing thingies.
That's
don't know
basically
what-
what he's doing, I think.
What's that? Because KSI.
Because like KSI is all like, yeah, I saved your career, man. You were going nowhere. And then at the end of the fight, Logan was like, hey KSI, I want to say, you keep saying you saved my career. I agree. Thanks for saving me. Like, basically.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah.
It's really cringy, isn't it? All of it. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. Definitely.
At least the fight was real.
God.
At least they were actually throwing punches and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So Endigo, you mentioned you had a Halloween thing coming up.
Yeah. So I want to quickly mention that as well. So we are going on a cruise. So if you're in Sweden, there's going to be a cruise ship going on November the 2nd, which is just called Halloween Kryssningen, which is the Halloween cruise in Swedish. Me and Maya are going to be on it. It's going to be like 40 hours, and we are technically not sponsored, but we've been like invited, so I guess I should disclose that. But it's gonna be pretty cool. Dave, you should come out if you're free.
That's crazy. What are you gonna be doing?
The cool thing about it is that like everybody on the boat, it's total like Halloween dress code. So you have a boat. How many people is on the boat?
I mean, it's a proper cruise ship, like 10 floors and you know,
everybody's
and
dressed
stuff.
out like Halloween and have really like.
Yeah, they typically have like Halloween balls and stuff going on there. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
So you're gonna be out at sea with a boat of crazy people.
Is it like a party or is it like?
It's gonna be really cool.
What was
it? It's a party.
Wow, that's a long party.
Yeah, like a huge Halloween party, and they have like.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so cool. So I'm super stoked for that. So if anybody watching or listening to this has your way around Stockholm, Sweden, around November the 2nd, super specific, hit us up and come party with us. Dave, you should join if you are free.
When is it?
You should join.
When is it?
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
Okay. Cool.
Through November 4th, I think. It's a 40-hour thing.
You should come for real. We could do some, like, I don't know. We
could do a Halloween special of the Demonetized podcast.
Oh,
on the boat.
Yeah. Ooh, spooky version.
Yeah, we will have to dress up for the Halloween version. That's cool though. That's cool. You got invited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
Actually. So Endigo, we have been discussing like doing some. We haven't decided yet what we are going to dress up as.
It's gotta be spooky though.
Maybe something like a twin cosplay-ish thing. As we did like on the Europride, we both wore these like huge cyberlock thingies.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah, and other times we have done like this twin Lolita thing. It's always fun, like if you do two or something, or matching somehow. But I don't know, what characters can you do two of?
I had this idea of going in a full minion suit. Like one of those yellow things. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to be in it for like 40 hours, remember?
Yeah. Make a little hole in the face to have a straw for drinks.
Oh, Jesus. But if I got it right, it's like you party, like, it's the first night, and then there's a huge Halloween party, and then you sleep, and then the next day you're in, like, a town somewhere?
I mean, it all depends on how you want to party, but like it departs
the
like
night there's a second party, and then you can have two different costumes. So one for the first night and one for the second night.
Yeah, so it's 2 nights. I think it's gonna be going to Riga in Latvia, I think. So you're gonna be spending the second day there. But like there are some people on these boats who just get on the boat in Stockholm at 5 in the afternoon and then party up until the boat returns to Stockholm. So they just keep going for 40 hours. It's like a festival basically. So
that's
like
crazy.
Yeah, I typically sleep a little bit and try to have lunch in Riga, but not all people do.
Yeah, you've been on it one time before.
I've been on it like I've never been on this particular one, but I've been on Halloween cruises before. I've played on them several times with my bands in the past. It's fun. I mean, even the bands who play are typically dressed up like with Halloween makeup and shit. It's really cool, and like everybody just want to have a good time. So everybody just want to have a good time.
I'm starting to get really excited about it. Actually.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for it. I haven't been
really cool.
to a party at all outside of our own apartment for so long. Like I don't know.
Same.
Like
ever since, because I used to love going to parties and clubs, but ever since YouTube kind of took off a year ago, I just haven't had the. I don't know if it's the urge or the time, but I just haven't found myself partying as much, which is, I kind of miss it, but we party a lot in Japan. You can't compare Japan though. Like, like drinking is part of the work ethics over there. But yeah, for sure. But like in Sweden, like, Dave, do you do a lot of parties?
Do you dress up for parties?
Do I? I'm not like a massive partier. I've never really done that much partying. I think I'm more like, if I'm drinking with someone, I prefer to like just have a drink and chill and like, you know what I mean? Like the other day, I went over to my cousin's house and we had
like sit and talk at the pub.
Yeah, we had like a barbecue and a fire and we were just like drinking some beers and stuff. And that's more my scene, I think. Like clubs are always I always just find it too loud and too much. I'm a bit of an old man when it comes to that. I'm more of like, let's go to a pub and have a drink, or let's go to like a little bar and, you know.
Yeah, I definitely also prefer pubs to club. Like dance floors is so not my thing. But
a different thing.
Yeah, but like if it's like a home party in somebody's big house, or like at a festival, or like in a park, something like that could always be fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
But like standing in front of a DJ and bouncing with a cocktail is not my thing.
yeah. But you know,
it's a different kind of party.
I see the appeal of it. It's just, I'm more chill.
It just takes so much energy to just move around so much.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but if you're in the mood for that, that could be fun too.
Yeah, it depends on your mood, doesn't it? It depends on your mood going in.
Yeah.
But a cruise, that does sound really fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah,
so. We're gonna have our own little cabin. Gonna be vlogging and shooting some sort of a video from there. So it's gonna be cool.
That'll be a wicked vlog. That'll make it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
I'm already looking forward to editing that vlog. Thinking about small like Easter eggs and stuff you can put in it.
Yeah.
I want to make it somehow like. I don't know if you've seen it, Dave, but a couple of months ago I made 2 videos called "How to Boat." Where are on a boat to where did we go? Finland?
Yeah, that was Helsinki for my birthday.
Yeah, that was like the first time I ever rode on a cruise ship, because I've never been on one before.
I don't know if I've seen that video.
So basically, we just went around and did stupid stuff, and I was very like, I don't know, inspired by iDubbbz at the time to make just stupid, like I watched all of his like VidCon videos before we went, so I was like, it's gonna wreck this boat.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was really where the whole iDubbbz but a girl meme started.
So I just went like full on. It was crazy. But kind of want to make a part 2 of those both videos.
Yeah.
They were so fun to make.
Because they always have the kind of... Yeah, because they always have this kind of all-you-can-eat and drink buffet at these boats. And so we kind of went there in those videos. Sorry?
I wonder if they have burgers.
Man, dude, I wish. They typically don't, but last time I went on a Halloween cruise, they had a taco theme, so there was like everything you can imagine taco-wise.
Do you think they will have like a Halloween theme on the food?
Oh,
maybe they'll do like spooky
scary spaghetti.
Yeah, I was just about to say scary spaghetti.
Creepy cannelloni. Mysterious meatballs.
Bloody meatballs.
Ghastly gastronomy.
And then just a plate of cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Brutal burgers.
It would be like a plate of cheeseburgers, but they're on the ground.
Oh no! Or the cheese is black. Oh my god. Dude, I hope so. I wish. They haven't done that previous years, but maybe they will this year. They announced a lot of like Halloween sponsors and stuff, so, you know, here's hoping.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like, I just imagine them at the buffet having like the red wine and the white wine that is included, but it says blood and pee. That'd be so nice. Yeah.
You'd be like drinking it like.
Do you think people would actually like, I'm drinking pee.
Yeah.
I'm so edgy.
I'm so scary.
You just like, it starts to run out and you see people just topping it up when they need the toilet. It's like going over to the
oh my god,
to the restroom.
Yeah.
Like, my drink is suddenly warm. Why is my glass so warm?
Oh god.
Jesus. But have you by the way watched iDubbbz's like VidCon videos? They're because I mean he does this like he's just being himself, but he's like running around and catching all these other YouTubers, but instead of just like, hi, smiles to the camera, he asks them for stuff. So I remember this one clip of him like he forcing Jacksepticeye into the bathroom and makes him like pee in a little glass that they have, or they
oh wait, I remember that clip.
He asked him to pull off a pubic hair. And they put into another little jar, and then someone else, I can't remember who it was, they were supposed to, spit in it, and then they made somebody eat it. Oh. It's like, he runs around with, like, Jacksepticeye's pubic hair. In this
oh my god.
I don't think it's just crazy.
I remember, like, does he, like, go up to the Fine Bros, because it's after he did the Content Cup on them? Or was that not?
Oh, that's... Yeah. He did.
Maybe? I think one of the videos is called Markiplier Content Cup.
And they talk about it.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it talk about that in the H3 podcast when he was there.
Yeah.
And he told them, like, that he actually thought that was very, like... what's it called in English? But like very refining moment of being at VidCon, and that he felt really humble.
Yeah.
And actually went up to them and like took a photo and said like, yeah, no, no offense, guys.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Or something like that. Yeah, no hard feelings. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, he's crazy. I really like his like squirrel catching series at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I do really like it.
I love that.
Because I didn't think I would. Yeah. I'm like watching it like. Yeah, I do. It's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, because I'm always sensitive when there's like animals in the picture. I'm like, no, if he's treating that little squirrel bad,
he's just moving them.
Mad, but he's like, he's just like he's putting out traps, and then when he actually get a squirrel, he's like, oh, I don't want you, and then he immediately like releases it, but in a like kind way to the squirrel. So it becomes really funny.
Have you seen it? I think it was the last one with the badgers, and there's like a. Is it badgers or skunks or something?
Is it badgers? A skunk, I think, maybe.
And there's like a mum.
A badger, maybe.
There's like a mum and then like a baby, and the cages are opposite each other. And he's filmed it, and in the night they both get caught in each cage, and like the baby's reaching over to his mum, like with his arm out of the cage. It's so sad. But he lets them go together, so it's okay. They find each other, but it was emotion, totes emotion.
Oh my god, I need to rewatch that. I don't remember the ending of that one, but I love those videos.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, because he's so like in it. He's like when Pewds go into like Beastmaster 64 mode.
Yeah.
He's in it, like
he's just going.
God, that's still some. 64. Those are still some of the best Pewds videos of all time.
When Idubbbz is squirrel catcher, he's like he is the he's there and he's so into character.
Yeah.
I love how they do that.
Oh my god.
Who do you think?
I really want to do something similar someday.
Who do you think the next content cup will be on then? Or do you think there's no contenders at the moment?
Oh.
There hasn't really been too much new.
Who do you want the next person to be?
I mean, FouseyTube, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it might be too late for Fusey because it's just. But maybe that's a good option.
But he's gonna have his part 2 of his whole thing on September 15.
Oh yeah.
Or is he? He was going to at least. I've been keeping up.
Is Drake coming?
I sure hope so. Love prevails. And that's gonna be at the Staples Center this time, which is next to where we went to E3. So it's quite a big venue.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah,
that's insane. A huge place.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good option. Maybe are they called the Dolan Brothers? Have you seen these brothers who like they do these like fake pranks where they like their mum or their dad or someone's asleep on a mattress and then they'll move.
Oh yeah. I saw that particular one. Was it PewDiePie who made a video on that?
Loads of people have been doing stuff. I'm not sure if maybe Pewds has.
Yeah, somebody did on that particular video, and I watched it and I was like, wow. Yeah. Maybe H3, I don't know.
They got loads of videos out of that. I think because the guy from the official podcast did a video on it. So they're an option because I think they post a lot of rubbish stuff. But I don't know. I kind of want him to do like one on Pewds just for the banter.
But what would he say really? Because he needs to have some legit points to really burn him.
Yeah. Well, because he said it. So I think it was in the last one. He was like, for example, if I did one on Pewds, I could do it about how he rolls out his videos, and he has loads of mid rolls, and he like listed loads of stuff. So I was thinking, well, you've clearly thought about it, you know. I mean,
I guess
it would be just for fun, not like a.
Yeah,
of course.
But I can't really think of somebody who deserves a proper one right now, like who's like a new actor. Maybe like Tana Mongeau, but Mongeau, is that how you say it? But like he already did one on her way back, so
he did, yeah.
You can do part 2 now after TanaCon. But even that is like old news now, so.
Yeah.
I would love to do it. Like, have you seen his old series Kickstarter crap?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's got
like, this one guy that I keep popping up to my head now that I would want to. He kind of did a content cop on him since he did Kickstarter crap on him. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But he basically, I think I showed you it, Indigo. It's like this dude who are.
Is it the beatboxer?
Doing crazy pranks. Yeah, beatboxing, and he's so bad, and he's just being an asshole and running up to people and like, I'm so funny, I'm gonna prank these guys, and then he's just like being mean to them, and when they look confused, he's like, I'm gonna like confuse them with my gorgeous, like with my perfect beatboxing, and then he starts to beatbox, and it's like really bad, and but he thinks he's so good, and. It's ridiculous. It's like the worst thing I've seen.
Yeah.
I can really recommend that if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, what's the video called?
He did it on Indiegogo as well, didn't he? Indiegogo.
I think so. Yeah.
Excrement. Yeah.
I'm just gonna search. I need to find what the name of that video was. It was so funny.
But yeah, his series is a really good.
Just gonna Google real quick.
Yeah.
He's like out of that kind of crew of Anything for Views and him, Max Mofo, Filthy Frank. He's the one who's still like, you know, regularly posting, I guess. Is Anything for Views still posting? I guess.
Yeah, but Max Mofo posts a lot, like on his Pokemon channel.
Oh yeah, on his second channel.
Every day.
Oh cool. I haven't actually.
Yeah, on his second channel. So.
Looked at that stuff. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, so he does a lot of like Pokemon unboxing things and stuff. He's very active actually.
Oh cool. Oh, wicked. I'll check that out. That's awesome.
Yeah, almost every day, man. And also he lets his dog. So he got a dog. Maybe you saw it, Shiba the.
Kevin the Shiba.
Oh, Kevin the Shiba. Yes.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And he helps him to open like Pokemon booster packs. The dog.
That's cute.
And it's like he's
really
biting up the cards.
Yeah.
So it's like equally cute, equally like hurts the like Pokemon card collector heart.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there any like channels
God.
at the moment that you guys are really into, like a specific one? Just like at the moment, not necessarily your favorite, just someone at the moment that you're like watching a lot of.
Yeah, I've been watching so much of the Completionist as of 2 days back.
Oh, cool.
Who, I don't know if you know that, but like he makes like game reviews basically, like well edited. But his whole thing is that he needs to 100% the games before he makes the review. So he talks about the actual journey to completing it and getting every single thing. So I've been like binging his videos for some reason over the past 2 days. Awesome. Watching him like do these crazy long RPGs like Breath of the Wild completion and stuff like that. And he's like, time spent like 200 hours. So yeah, it's insane. But they're really good video, like really well edited. I recommend his Parappa the Rapper and his Crash Bandicoot 1 video. They're really good.
Oh, wicked. I'm going to check that out.
Okay.
What about you, Maya?
Yeah. I just found the name of the Kickstarter crap episode.
Oh,
It's called Schizophonic TV.
Okay, cool.
Huh. Nice.
Schizophonic.
I probably did watch it
And
because I think I watched them all, but I'll have to check.
Yeah. Maybe you've seen it. It's crazy.
Is there any other channels you're
like
watching?
50,000. What? Oh yeah. Well, right now I have been watching a lot of Max Mofo Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Channel. So he's opening like a lot of random stuff. Like he was opening some magic cards the other day, and now he posted yesterday. I think it was like he cracks open. I can't remember what they were called, but they look like Kinder eggs, kind of.
Oh, cool.
And in each little eggs, you get a figurine. So it was like he bought a box of those, and then he smashed them open with a hammer. And
to like see what he accidentally broke.
Yeah. I've been watching. I've been rewatching Captain Disillusion's videos. Do you know Captain Disillusion?
Oh yeah.
Because when I
Dude,
found
his
him,
latest one, so good.
Yeah, that's why I started rewatching it, because I watched it and I was just like, this is just so it's just so good. So I just rewatched all of them. I rewatched his podcast. Yeah, it's amazing.
Dude,
that
Captain Disillusion is
really
one of the best
he's just like
channels
got a good
on
message
YouTube.
and everything. He's what a legend.
Yeah,
he's so awesome.
What was the last one about?
The whatever it's called, staircase. A staircase that apparently leads back to itself. When you go up it, you end up on the bottom of it.
Oh, you have to watch it.
It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's really well made, as always.
Definitely watch it. Yeah.
Like the Ekelon something staircase.
My only problem with him is that sometimes he dialogues with the woman with the flying head that comes in.
Yeah.
Sometimes. That could be a little bit forced sometimes.
But she's not in every episode though.
So well made. So it's okay anyway.
Like.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of time he puts in.
She's not in the new one, so don't worry.
Yeah, I love the new video.
It's alright, but it's just. But it's still so cool though.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you listened to the episode of H3's podcast that they did together with him?
Yeah, I re-listened to it like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really, really good. He's just
I listened to it when it came out,
guy.
but I didn't know who he was back then though, so I gotta re-listen now.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I really remember when I listened to the podcast I thought my first thought is that he looks so much better without the makeup.
Well, it's not really the type of makeup you do to attract
for you who
people,
don't know,
I guess.
like Captain Disillusion, he has this silver makeup from the half of his face.
Yeah, like nose down.
Yeah.
So nose down. So it just looks like his I don't know. He has no shapes. He has no chin. It disappears in the silver.
Just a silver.
Glimpsy kinda.
It's so good though. Yeah.
I really like him.
Indigo, should we move on to some questions? Is it that time?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Do you want to do some reader questions? So, ladies and gentlemen, wait, before that, I had a disclaimer that I was supposed to do at the beginning of the show, but I totally forgot it. But we're on iTunes now. I just wanted to say that. So please go on iTunes, rate us, search the Demonetized podcast, give us 5 stars, leave us a little review, and help the podcast grow, because that really helps us out with like spreading through iTunes and climbing the charts. So do that. If you've listened this long, then maybe you enjoy it enough to do it. I don't know, maybe. But in any case, do you want to move on to some questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. Let's answer some questions.
So, first one is I picked here is from Max Views, who says, how did you find YouTube? And I kind of want to rephrase that as, do you remember the first time you heard about YouTube in any way? And where, if so, do you remember when and how your first time like coming in contact with the brand?
I think
I do remember.
Maya, you go first.
You want to go first?
No, because I need to think. I can't.
Okay. I remember because my parents got divorced when I was really young, and so me and my little sister were living like every other week at our mom's and every other at her dad. And then one week when we got to our mom, she had bought a laptop computer.
Whoa.
And that was like, whoa, the coolest thing ever. And we were like, whoa. And she's like, yeah, now we can all surf together on the internet. So it's like, she was doing the
World Wide Web.
Like, Maya, search anything. You can search for anything you want. And I was like, I don't know. What should I search for? And I remember I searched for this Markoolio, which is like a Swedish rapper. He does like rap songs for kids.
Like comedy kind of.
But like comedy, really like poop humor. And I remember I googled his name and I found a couple of his like music videos on this weird site YouTube. And I was like, whoa, what is this? I can watch Markoolio online. This is wow. Something like that. But,
that's awesome.
Was that your first time getting in touch with the internet, though? Because it kind of sounds like it by the way you're describing it.
I think so. It was the first time we had internet in our home.
Damn.
For sure.
Wow. Because that was like...
So it was really like... I remember my mother told me, like, hey, you can search on the internet, and you can search for anything you want. And I was like, what? You can search for anything?
Yeah. Because I had that exact thing with my dad as well when we got our first PC. But that was like way back in 1995. And he was like... You can search anything, and I was really into Godzilla, so I just searched Godzilla, I remember, and I found some weird page that was like a white page with like red text about like facts about Godzilla, the creature, and I was like, whoa, dude, I can read info about Godzilla, he has a long tail and big feet.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about on YouTube? What was your first interaction with YouTube, Endigo?
Actually, my first time, I do remember it super vividly. I was sitting on the bus from town to my mom's apartment. Same bus I still go every time I go there. And about halfway through the bus ride, I was reading this newspaper that's not around anymore called Stockholm City. And there were like some small articles about stuff. No, that magazine hasn't been around for years. But I was reading some small article about South Park. And there was an article about the character Chef, who had been, I think the voice actor for Chef had been like, he's left the company or something. I don't know why. So he wasn't going to be in the show anymore. So this article said that like, they pieced together voice clips of previous Chef episodes and made one last episode where Chef leaves the town of South Park. And this clip is available to watch on a new site called YouTube. And then there was another article beneath that said, YouTube is like TV, but on the internet, where anybody can upload anything. And I remember there was already a site called video.google.com that was like a Google video similar to YouTube, but it was not already, like Google didn't own YouTube back then. And I just thought to myself, well, that's like Google Video. Why would I use that? That sounds stupid. So, yeah.
I think...
Yeah,
what about you, Dave?
I can't like remember the first time using it because my memory's terrible, but the first time I was like interacting with it and like, you know, I realized it was its own thing and wanted to, you know, watch stuff on YouTube was when, because I used to be a magician. I used to do magic, I think.
Oh, right.
At that
That's
time
so cool, by the way.
I was learning.
That's so cool, by the way.
I think that's the first time I made like a proper channel as well, like because I was learning magic tricks and stuff on YouTube, and then I found like the magic community. There's like this whole community on YouTube just for magic. So that's the first time I remember to be me being like diving deep on it. But this probably was before that though, because I've been watching it for ages. My memory's just so terrible. But that's quite a vivid thing. That's a good question though. What other questions we got?
That's interesting.
Yeah, right. Let's see. We have this one from Sebastian. Huh? Sorry.
No, go on.
Okay. We have this one from Sebastian Con123 who says, and this might be an interesting one, what is your most favorite video on your channel? So if you could pick one video to have on your channel and have all your other videos deleted forever, which one would that be?
Oh, that's a really difficult question. You guys have an answer yet, or is it too hard?
Not really, to be honest. Maybe my song, Dan TDM remix, because it kind of. But to only have that one is kind of weird as well, based on what the song stands for.
Yeah, the other one will be gone.
Yeah, but the production of it, I can still stand for even today. Or Peace, maybe one of those two.
I think you should have Peace. I think I would maybe have the music video I put up last month. Sing,
cool.
That's where I play ukulele in Los Angeles. It stands for like the spontaneity in the video and how like just me jumping around with the ukulele. It feels like me, kind of, and what I want to do more of on the channel.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
I guess that one.
Such a difficult question. Because I can't even remember everything.
It's hard.
It would probably it'd probably be like the video where I react to, or a Friday where I talk about like the Pewds stuff.
Oh,
just because it's like a memory. It's, you know what I mean, and it's like a capturing that memory. Because I can't pick between the music and songs and stuff because they all are like really for different reasons, you know.
Yeah. That's really nice.
It's a hard
question. But at the same time, I'm thinking if you Well, if you keep the video where you talk about him, like maybe you're like picking the Lawai intro, because if it's just a Friday, but then you have no music left on the channel.
Yeah. But it would like if there was only one video, it'd be more for me just to keep anyway. You know what I mean? Rather than
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
To not have one thing left as your life work.
When I watch it, I remember how I felt. Like so.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
That's awesome.
That is a good question.
Yeah. Thank you, Sebastian. I think we have time for maybe one more.
Got anything else?
Sleepy Boy Link says, if you could have a plush of anything, like a plushie, and have it be life-size, what would you want it to be? One life-size or real-size plushie of anything. I was thinking like maybe Spyro the Dragon life-size could be really cool to have.
That's cool.
What?
Or like Crash
I
Bandicoot.
wanted life-size Trico.
Okay.
Trico from
great
Last
answer,
Guardian.
actually. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I think mine would be Heracross, the Pokemon Heracross.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'd probably go with a Pokemon too. I was like, have you asked me a year ago, I'd say life-size Vulpix plushie, but I got that now. I found one in Japan
that is
last
true.
time we were there.
That's cool.
Yeah, but maybe I've always wanted one of these like huge Snorlax, like beanbags.
Oh, life-size. Yeah,
So you
oh,
could
they
use
look
it
so
as
nice.
use it as a bed. Kinda, that would be so cool.
That would be
Or maybe
What-
a Totoro that you could sleep on its belly.
What about if you could have one fantasy creature to live with you forever in real life? Like a life-size one.
What, a real one? Like a
Alolan
an
Vulpix.
Alolan-
Yeah, a real one.
Oh.
A real one. It would spawn in your room right now if it's big enough. Otherwise, it would spawn outside.
I'd do either a Pidgeotto or a Pidgeot,
Ooh.
or maybe Espeon or a Raichu or a Alolan Vulpix or a regular Vulpix. It's hard.
That's really difficult.
Yeah, I'm
Probably-
thinking maybe a big slowpoke to have it walk around here.
Yeah.
What did you say, Dave?
I don't know. Maybe I would just get Heracross because I really like Heracross.
Yeah,
Either that-
great choice.
Heracross is
Either that
sick.
or Dragonite, so I could ride him
That
everywhere.
would be cool.
I like that. The question was not Pokemon specific,
Charizard.
but we all picked Pokemon.
Yeah, but Heracross is so cool. I think I've been thinking about this ridiculously, like a lot of amount of time into this question. But like, if you were to apply it into our everyday life, like I would love to have a Charizard, but I couldn't have it in my apartment, you know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
In the same way,
Yeah.
it would be probably hard to keep a Dragonite where you're
That's
staying.
there.
Yeah.
That's where,
You know, have a cave or something.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably there's like different scenarios. So
Yeah. It depends.
yeah. So maybe a Heracross is better, and a Slowpoke and a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raichu or
Yeah.
whatever.
Actually, I have one non-Pokemon answer, and that is maybe Crash Bandicoot. Have him spawn,
What?
like be my
You
pal.
would wreck your room. He's like,
He'd be so annoying
He's
as well.
so wrong,
He'd be like,
yeah.
I think we could. I think we could hang out, like go out on adventures in the woods and in the mountains.
Oh my god. He would
Like,
just wreck
he can bring
everything,
out his
man.
bazooka and like blast people and.
You could send him to war. Like war.
I guess, yeah. I guess the military would like confiscate him. I guess anyway.
yeah, it's a living
Like,
weapon.
war.
Is that our last question?
I mean, we have a few more. We've been going for more than an hour. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, next one. We can take one last
Yeah,
question.
yeah. Let's take one more.
All right. Let's see here. We have this one from. Okay, wait. Do you want a simple one or a deep one?
You decide.
Oh man. Okay. Ninja, not ninja. A ninja says, "Are we in a computer-generated universe?"
No.
No. Okay. Moving on.
Thank you. That was it.
Thank you, everybody.
This was the Demonetized Poke. Seriously.
Really setting the bar here. Oh boy.
So which one? We gotta take the deep one as well.
Thank you all for listening. No, that was the deep one, man.
Yeah. Let's end on that. That's perfect.
Oh God, yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Maya, if they want to find your stuff, where can they find you?
You can find me on Patreon, on YouTube, and on Instagram and Facebook at Maya Fennick. MAYAFENNEC.
Check out all your illustrious work. And Dave, creative genius, according to
before we end,
oh, never mind.
Sorry for interrupting.
It's all right.
I just have to add, I did one of these polls things on my Instagram, like yesterday or something, and I asked people how they found my channel. And I kid you not, it's catching on. Like, the last person who wrote me, a lot of people were like, yeah, some through Indigo's channel, some through here and there. But someone, I can't remember the username, just wrote, I heard that you were illustrious, so I started following. I was like, what?
Oh, you know, people were talking, saying you were illustrious. So I thought, all right, I'm going to give her a follow. Yeah, you know.
Illustrious person, you have to follow her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to add that.
Have you considered switching your username on Twitter to like Maya_illustrious?
Maya illustrious Fendick. Maybe.
Illustrious
maybe.
Official.
Oh God.
That's your new like rapper DJ name.
Amazing.
Anyway,
So
Dave, creative genius. Where are you
I'm-
and how can they hear your work and see it? Your upcoming musical.
I'm Day by Dave on YouTube, and on Instagram and Twitter is at DaveDiddelirious, and that's everything for me. What about you, Indigo? Where can we find you?
I'm cool. I'm Endigo on YouTube and Endigo Skyborn everywhere else because Endigo is taken everywhere else. So yeah, find me there if you wanna hang out. And yeah, anything else?
I'm good.
All right.
Woo!
Thanks for joining.
I'm just so happy my grandmother didn't lunch during the recording. So that's cool.
Ding dong.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for joining, everybody, and make sure you rate us on iTunes. We'd appreciate that a whole lot. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See you.